Okay, guys, I'm just checking if the stream is working or if it's audible, if everything is in place. Just want to make sure everything is okay. Okay, so I think it's fine. I think it's okay. All right, then let's see what New York has for us, right? Let's see. Take this video a little bit close. Okay. Some music. Okay, so um, I'm looking forward to show you now. So I've got my eyes on this guy here, on AUD. AUD is giving a potential reversal to go up. Excuse me. No, excuse me. Yeah, so you can see a potential reversal with AUD. So um, excuse me. Let's see what are some of the things that we want to see, right? So we're going to see price action. If we can do this before it comes into our area we are looking forward to, if it can go up and then comes back again, then that'll be good. Then we can come somewhere here and then we can reverse going up. So we'll be looking forward to our entry. Yeah. That's where we'll be wanting our entry. Oh, if it doesn't do that, still that same area that we are looking forward to entry to come into. This is the area. So we just have to watch what price is going to do, right? We have to watch what price is going to do. So we've got a potential microstructure shift here. Then if we put our fib, optimum trade entries around here. So this is where we're looking forward to be getting in the trade here. So let's see how it goes, right? Let's see how it goes. But this is what we'll be looking forward to. So what I can do now is just say waiting. What's that up? All right. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Looks like price is back here. So we want to see a confirmation here. Remember, we've got an OTE, right? That we're looking forward to. So we're gonna see if we want to get a confirmation here in order for us to get involved. So I'm expecting price to react from this area here, particularly from this area. Yeah, so let's see if we're gonna get a confirmation. If we do, then we can get involved in the trade. So this one here, it's a bit difficult for us to like it's a bit difficult for us to actually see or to calculate. Let me say it's difficult for us to calculate our entry, right? Because we need a confirmation in order for us to get involved. So just waiting for it to come here so we can go up. We need a confirmation now. Plus call. Okay, sweet. Let's see if we're gonna get confirmation. Okay, so we're still just waiting. We want to see a confirmation, like we were saying, in order for us to go in. Otherwise, we are not gonna go in. And we'll just see what's happening. To see what's happening. price is going to give us not set up. Other kids, what are they doing? Well, yeah, gold is just for me, no direction, no bonus. I want to see if it's gonna break this area here. Then maybe I can have an idea. But let's see. Let's see. I don't know if gold will be beating because I'm not sure. Like it's just a trend, you know, when you're having like it's a falling knife or it's a sharp knife. They are seeing prices just giving you this V price action here. So at the moment, type of entries usually it's nice to be in here, right? It's nice to be in there. You know, if this is the reversal from there is a potential. There's a reason why I put this here. There is a potential that we can go down like this here, but let's wait and see. Uh, but I don't really have anything. It's just talking, right? This is just talking. It's not like I'm looking forward to anything there. NQ, this is price action. Okay, so this is price action. I'm going to take you or put you here. Okay, you can see it's our previous daily high there. Our previous daily low right below here. And I think we just took out our previous daily low. So, and look at this whole ranging here. So, price action is ranging here. So, it's kind of, today's 18 o'clock, it's there. See, we're ranging, there's not much anything we can be looking forward to. Yes, we've taken a previous daily high, and no, we could reverse to go back up, but that just doesn't just happen, right? We need to see specific price action whatever that to happen. But right now, I don't have anything. Just gonna leave it like this here so we can see. Oh, it's right now, like I said, there's nothing I can see here. Same thing with 30. So there's price action. Today's price action similar, very similar. So we're trading below our previous daily low. It's only a highlight that we can have there, for you to see, right? So at the moment, I want to see there's nothing here. I have nothing. Let's see. Oh, this is something. This is something. I think we might be wrong soon. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see. What this out here? Was it NQ? Let's go back to NQ and see something. Okay. Yes. 30. Let's see if we took out this higher. 1, 4, 8, 15, 14. That's a great because of So at the moment, let's see. You check out this low here, and if you look at our economic calendar, the move that we're expecting here, this one here, just reload so you can see it's happening in about 22 minutes. So and then we still have this here flash. So we'll see. Days like this are actually usually good if we days like this are usually good if we because of volatility, right? So we just want to see how we're gonna do that. How we're gonna do it. If we do trade back up, check out these relative highs. We're looking to go bearish, but no way. Probably having to wait for price to do so. So it actually wants to go bearish. Otherwise, it could not even do all that. So just need to wait. Let's see. Let's go back to AUD to see if it hasn't left us yet. Okay, no, AUD is still there. Um, who was following? This is you from yesterday. So let's see. What do we have here? Let's see what we have. Okay, so you just have a look right with this low, with the high. Okay, so if we are tracing here, it's quite interesting. Let me see how this price action represented here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Hmm, I don't have anything. This one am I speaking probably to I'm just going Polish. Um, yeah, I don't see the reversal point here, reversal area. I'm failing to see one. If we check outside here, I'll be ready for all of these eyes here. Trying to clean all these eyes. So we just have to wait, and wait. But euro is anything but like I said, the only one I'm looking forward to at the current moment is AUD. AUD, I'm waiting for you to pull back. Okay, we see GU before we go when we see anything else. So GU earlier on we had pretty much good anticipations which went out except when we hit this pull here. I expected it to go up, but it traded lower, right? You can see cleaned out these lows here. Didn't take out this one yet, but it cleaned out these. So um um so looking at the price action, what can we expect, right? At the current moment, GU honestly no, even this pullback, I don't think it's a pullback. We're giving characteristics of a pullback. So could even be going for this high stuff. I'm not gonna go further, which is we were stuck in a range. Like stock range. You can see this here. This is a whole range here. So I would love price to at least do a little bit more than what we are looking at here. However, AUD is different. AUD, it's trading below a significant low here. You can see, right? If we go maybe on the 4-hour, we look like it's not much. It's not that bad, right? In fact, the range I was showing you from GU was from the 15. Look at the 15 here. That was the range that GU is kind of stuck in here. We are trading below it. So we are trading below it, right? So yeah, let's see if there's anything else significant either that we are seeing. Yeah, all of this here, looking at price at a higher time frame will be difficult for us to decode. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help us if we are intraday trading, especially if we're just trading one session. All of this here, the best thing you can probably see is if maybe price was reacting off a significant area from a high time frame, but past data is not really going to help much. Right, from the 15, that's where we can really start seeing something. Like I said, I'm looking forward for it to retrace, then we can actually go up, right? So let's see if we are, yes, we did arrive in this area, but a confirmation is what we want to see, right? We want to see a confirmation. We haven't got a confirmation yet, so I'm not going to quickly say that this is us going up, right? I'm not going to say this is us going up, but yeah, it's early for us to say that. If it does leave, it's okay again, but it's only AUD at the moment that is something interesting. This guy, that said potentially we can trade lower. We can trade lower. This is a balanced price range we are in here, so we can trade low. Setups around balanced price ranges, I do not really have any. Don't have any, so it doesn't make sense for me to actually be part of a setup there, or to be looking for a setup there. And I'm waiting for something a bit much clearer. Something a bit much clearer. So let's go see. So we looked at AUD, right? We look at, let's see, anything here we might be able to see. Oh yes, these guys. These guys, like we were saying, they've traded below this low here. So previous daily low. Now we should be interested in trying to see if price action is willing to reverse, or is it about to you know what I'm saying, is it willing to reverse, or is it just going to pull and then carry on dropping lower, right? So those are the two outcomes we can have, and also all of them have got sorry, just was a call. So all of them, they have we need to have confirmation, we need to have more data just like there. So US 30 similar price action, I would say, you know, if you look at US 30, right, it's a bit better. it broke this price action earlier than the other guys, right? Earlier than US 500, well, S&P 500 and NASDAQ. So it breaking it earlier, it has a better chance of it giving us um, what it wants to do, or to tell us what it really wants to do, right? So, yeah, this flu is, I still got it, but by tomorrow I'm expecting it to be gone, 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 gone. If you look at past data, it's, I'm going the 4 hour so we can see what do we have here on the 4 hour. Let's see what do we have on the 4 hour. Where are we lagging here now? Okay, so if you look at the 4 hour, we've got a gap here that we need to fill. This gap here that you're seeing here. So we potentially can fill this whole gap. But again, if we are going to fill this gap, that means that we're going to be bearish. In order for us to understand what's happening, we need to go in a higher time frame, right? And why should we really be bearish, or is it going to just okay? So what we're seeing here with price coming in and went out, and then now we're trading below. Okay, this is interesting price action though. I don't see any stoppages here. I don't see any repellents. I don't see any areas where price is going to bounce away from. It's going to react from. So we could be bearish the whole way today. And the only thing we would like to see in order for us to see a setup, if we are bearish, remember we are trading in London, so we're going to be focusing here. So we would like to see price action, like a good price action, right? Not just any random price action. We want to see proper price action. So, for example, I'm seeing us right now, it's just 30. If we can come and trade in here, right, we can be looking forward for price from here to trade lower. Right. We don't want to see it break the low it's gonna create, because if it creates that, it's gonna mean something else. So there is the potential area we are looking forward for price. So we can just put an alert here, and then we will see if our setup is going to materialize or not. Right. So that is US 30. And then let's go check the other guys now. They are also similar. S&P is similar. It's similar. I prefer US 30 though, because this gap is below this low. You see, with S&P, the gap is above this 30 SPX right here. With SPX, the gap is above. I don't want to see price come inside here. If it does do that, then it will mean something else for me. So those are the two. Let's see NQ now. NQ, you see, NQ, we are still inside. So I'm seeing us potentially dropping. Like, I'm even seeing NQ do all of that there. I'm seeing 30 though. Remember, we're going to have news just in a few minutes, right? We're having news in a few minutes. So in about 9 minutes. So when it takes place, it'll be good if price news happens and then price trades into our areas, right? It trades into areas where we want to see price trade into. So again, like we said, 30 now is the one that we want to see now. You can see 30 is already pulling back, while NQ, okay, NQ is also trying to pull back with S&P. Also seeing S&P as well, you see, but 30 is a bit closer to it taking out this higher than the rest. So we'll be waiting for 30 to come in this area, and then we can trade lower, right? AUD was the one we wanted to see. Ooh, don't tell me. Look at this. Okay, cool. So AUD, we came back and traded into our area. Yeah, AUD, sharp. Now we want to see a confirmation that's going to tell us if we are actually going to trade up or we are just playing here, right? Um, yeah, that's what we want to see. Just give me a second here. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait. Going to have to wait here, right? Okay, so we want to see if it's going to be. So yeah, we want our confirmation. That's all. We want our confirmation. Let's see if when we calculate, because at the current moment we can actually calculate and then you see if we are, this trade is going to be viable for us to go into or not. Just calculating real quick to see if the setup is ready. I'll show you the execution in a minute. So let's see who is logging here because I'm failing to log out here. It's trying to log in on the other side where I'm executing. So let's see again here. Okay, I think our confirmation has been given now. So let's do this here. So we want a USD. Let's put a USD here. Then let's see. Looks like I move this up. Waiting for it to come back and give us anything. Oh, let's just all the way. I'll show you now the entry. I'll show you the entry now. Okay, so we want to get in here. Yeah. So it was come back and trade somewhere here. Then we are okay. Just below there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So you see, right now 6 contract is only $60, which is so I'll say useless because literally, yeah. Let me show you here. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. Let me go to, you want to trade Euro USD, right? 6A, it's called 6A here. So if we go into it there, say we want to trade, it was around somewhere here, right? The entry and stop loss. And in a few minutes, I'll be able to tell if we are going to still get in this trade or not. Otherwise, so look at this. Even if we were to trade this all the way maybe to here, if we right click, create order limit. Look, when I use all my 6 contracts, it's only $90. And it's allowing to risk. I mean, I'm supposed to risk in 250. Hence, I need typical trading currency pairs here, because currency pairs, they have they're nerfed. That's what I'm saying. They're like so nerfed that you can't really do much with them, right? So in a few, we'll be able to tell if we are going to get in this trade or not. Otherwise, you will see a swap take place of bias. Okay, anyway, while we have this here, yeah, we're no longer interested in this trade, guys. Even if he comes back there, we're no longer interested because it didn't do it the way I wanted it to do it. So meaning potentially now, what does this mean? All of this here, I'm gonna go break. You see, I'm speaking about it right now. You can see it. I was able to change it. If I was able to change and explain that I'm no longer looking for that anymore, it's just because of small minor details the price action needs to do. So now, what am I expecting? Draw is this one now. Here now. This is where draw is. I'm not. You saw even where my SL was and my entry was. No, I don't have anything. I'm expecting it to drop now to trade a bit, to trade lower. Now let's go to the second person who we wanted to pair, what we wanted to check, which was US30. Let's see. Okay, US30 is doing this. Like we said, we didn't want to create more price action. I am no longer looking forward for it to come back up there anymore as well. It's not doing things the way we want them, right? We should be looking for what we know, not what looks like what we know. So there's a huge difference there. There is a huge difference there. Let's see. I'm seeing more bearish price action, but price is not giving opportunities. It's not giving opportunities. So let's see. Just had our flash, which is not much. 30, we are no longer expecting it to come here because of the price action it has formed here. We wanted a clean trade up into this area so we can trade lower. That's what we wanted. That's the clean trade up. If we don't have anything right now at 30, there's nothing much we can do right now at the moment. Excuse me. There's nothing much we can really do at this point. This guy, like I said, we've changed our bias now. That's the swap I was mentioning. Just because of the small minor details, I'm no longer looking to go bullish. I am seeing price coming to take out this year. But now, it doing that, question will be, is there no setup to actually trade to this area, right? Well, what will be interesting is to see, just give me a second here, let me do this here. See if we have a trade. So let me say manage go low, right? So just looking at the other chart which I have here. If we are gonna trade lower, where am I interested into getting into the trade, right? It will be here. I will show you now. Show you where it is on one to get my falls. Okay, so it would be around here. Let's see, so it would be if it comes this area here, then I can trade low with it. Otherwise, it can still just drop lower, which is fine. Which is fine. I don't have an area for me to get involved here, right? I just trade lower. So if it's doing this, then see what the other guys are doing. Like GBP right? So GBP is using this as its reversal. Why are we reversing from there? That's the question I will be asking ourselves. And as we can see, we've got a gap here. We just filled in this inefficiency that we just filled in. Then, okay, okay. So if we're trading just inside this gap, this is where we're in. We'll step down lower time frames as we go to see where would it ever reversed from. Yeah, I do not have an area at the moment. So to show that this is going to work, meaning prices will now come and take out the slope and probably trade lower, right? But let's see now where we're trading to. This means that AUD USD is now, you see what we're saying with AUD USD. Just because of small details, it's important to take note of that. Small details that said, okay, we're no longer looking to go up, we're now trading lower, right? So that's where you know the differences between a market structure shift and a liquidity grab. So no, I'm not going to. Like I said, we don't have anything here. I'm not seeing a break this low. I'm actually seeing divergence here between the two. Right. Look at even euro. Look at euro. Euro actually pulled back all the way and traded lower. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just have an aha moment. Okay. This is interesting. It's literally interesting what price is doing here. Wow. Again, I'm saying there's the divergence. I'm seeing potentially retracing to go up. Where GU, that would be interesting. Right? So we've got this gap here. We are currently reacting from. Let's see if it will hold. For it to hold, it's going to the order block that we have here. We have to see if it has any form of significance, right? I I don't see strength from this guy. So at the moment, I'd rather just be on the sidelines. Yeah, I'd rather be on the sidelines. I don't see strength from him. So that's that. You've taken the low. See SPX. SPX, we pull it back. Okay, why are we pulling back with SPX? Okay, okay. SPX, we're pulling back. See, in 30. All right. Okay, 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 okay. Interesting. Okay. 30. What we had here, original idea, might pin out now because let's just see. Oops. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just going to look at the other price action which I have here. Other chart. What is it? 30. Let's see, 30, 30, 30, 30. Okay. So 30, I'm seeing it. I need to get involved around 41, 742. So 742. 742.3. Let's see where that is. 7474. Yeah, that's okay. This area, yeah. We are able to trade there, then I'll be okay. Okay, let's see. Opening bell will be coming soon. So something we have to take note of. So something we have to take note of. Opening bell will be coming soon. Okay, let's check. So that was the flash news that we had, right? So at 9:45, after the opening bell, 15 minutes after the opening bell, that's when we're gonna have our USD flash. So definitely you're gonna have to see setups, yeah. You need to be part of setups. All of this I feel like is a distraction. Whatever is just taking place right now. See, there's a distraction. See, there's a distraction. Um, let's see. Okay, let's go have a look at gold. Gold, someone is giving us an interesting transaction. We'll put an alert for this one here, and when it comes close, we'll pay attention to it. So we can leave it like that there. In order for this setup to work out, I don't want to see a bearish candle here. So, in fact, let me prepare for this because I think it's actually closer. Let's do this here. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna prepare for 30, right? Okay. Before I am here. Okay. With what I'm looking at here, I'm not happy with what it did, the way of this. So I'm not looking forward. I'm no longer looking forward to a setup here. I'm no longer looking forward to a setup here. You can see the 15. Yeah, you can see I'm no longer looking forward to a setup. So let's see if we are alright. See if we are right. Like I was saying, gold is getting a bit interesting here. So with gold, I'm seeing bearish price action here. Yeah, I'm seeing bearish price action. So if we can come, interesting. I'm seeing bearish. I'm not seeing us take out this high. Okay, just give me a second there. Let me just have a look. all I'm seeing is drop. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing is drop for now, but let's wait. Again, like I said, we need to wait. We need to wait until our price to show us. I'm seeing bearish price action from gold. Okay. Real quick, where would I have to go to focus again? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. You could say we're seeing bearish price action. I'm just trying to see the exact precise entry. I think I might have found where I want to go in. So I'm not expecting to trade below this low here. I'm going to check out this low. If my entry is given right, I want it to come back a bit up, and then I'll be getting in. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Where's the theory again? So 30826, 30826, 30826. So here, okay. 30826. is if it doesn't break this high and it comes back here, takes out the low, then yeah, everything else is going to change. Okay, since we've taken out low now, let me see if it's still going to be viable for our drop. Okay, because I was seeing go bearish, but if it comes back and gives us our entry, I'll be okay. Doesn't, it's fine. So let's see. Right now, our draw is into this gap. So our draw is towards the gap there. Right now, I'll be honest with you. If you had asked between the two, between all the days of the week, I didn't trade Monday, so Monday, even though I didn't trade Monday, I felt like it was a bit more difficult. Tuesday, Wednesday, those were very good days. I was there, like I was streaming with you. Then today, the price action of you, I did not have. I'm gonna say here it's about now. With a day like this, it's about taking what's yours and going out. Find your setup, take it, and go out. There is no holding on or having like ideas where you want price to reach, or what you think, or what the market is saying you should reach. What's okay here is just to make sure that you take what's yours and go out. That's all. It's taking what's yours and going out. So let's see if we are going to pull back. If we are going to pull back, then we can look forward for a setup from here. Put our stop just above there. And then we can target that we were seeing when I target the gap. So we can target the gap. Yeah, somewhere there. That's if we do retrace. If we don't, then the trade idea is no longer the same, right? Excuse me. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what does and also you need a confirmation, because let me explain to you what confirmations do. Confirmations, they prevent you from being in a trade where for example, if you look through the streams, throughout the stream today, we've had setup look like what we want, but because of confirmation, we've been able to mitigate losses. We've been able to say, oh, no, not this one, not this one. So we are practically picking and we want specific things right to take place. So NQ, we are reversing back up. If we are doing this with NQ, then I think I have an idea of what we were expecting. But again, let me see where 30 is. 30 is here. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, the flow is still holding me. Okay, let's go look at AUD. Remember AUD, like we had said, we are no longer seeing us going up, right? We no longer see bullish moves. Look at this price action. This is price action you don't want to be involved in. If you are able to decode and decipher that, that's good for you. But you don't want to sweat when trading, right? The time where you're supposed to be sweating is when you're studying, when you are finding out the setups, when you are going through price action, when you are back testing. You don't want to sweat inside the trade. You want to get in something which you are confident, and when you take a loss, you know it was a good loss. It was not a loss, a bad loss, right? There's a difference between a good loss and a bad loss. So you want to have a good loss. And the difference, if you have to ask, between a good loss and a bad loss is that a bad loss is a trade or is an outcome, right? A negative outcome to your account, which you did not plan for, which you don't have data to reference why you actually took the trade. That's a bad loss, right? That may include even that risk as well that you did not plan to risk and you risk more than that. That is practically a bad loss. There's also a bad win. Is making money without you knowing how you made that money, right? And what that does is that it sets you up for the next trade, gives you false confidence that the next trade now you think, okay, you think that you knew what you were doing, but you know that what you were doing was something that you did not know, then you over leverage, then you lose your account, right? That bad losses and bad winners have got one thing in common, right? Which I'll explain after what a good win is. Good win is a setup that you've back tested, something that you've worked on, um, you've collected data. You can have 5 or 6 different outcomes from 6 different instruments if you can, if possible, because it doesn't make sense for you to have it only in one instrument and it's not going to show up every time, right? But hence you see me toggle through at least, not at least, but 7 instruments because it's gold, NASDAQ, S&P, and US 30. Those are the first, and then the following, which are the instruments, our currencies, which is your Euro USD, GBP USD, and your AUD USD. So why I toggle through them is because that's where I found my data, or that's where I've collected my data, right? And you get to see more data. A good loss is a loss that you had planned that I'm going to risk this amount, and then you take uh, that loss, right? And that is also centered around the idea of the data that you have back tested. That is what a good loss is. Now, what does a good loss, a bad loss, and a bad win have in common? Is that it invites psychological problems. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. It invites psychological problems that are going to play with you mentally, whereby practically it invites gambling. That's also I'll simply say. You because if you had a bad win, you thought what you did was right, but you know that it was not right, then you're just gonna trade, right? You're just gonna put the trade inside and think that you are doing well. So that's how it is. Okay, while we are talking like this, I'm seeing that gold is pulled back up, right, into our entry area. So I want to see if we're going to have a confirmation. Let me do this here. I'm seeing gold. This guy, remember I had said if I have to get involved with him, I would want him to come back in this area and then we can trade lower, right? I want to come here so we can trade lower. So we did also come back in with AUD. Okay, let's go back to gold first. It arrived in the area first. Then this is also one of the good things of having screen. Did we have our confirmation with gold? Let's see. No, we don't have a confirmation yet. So we're not going to trade because us forcing a trade is not going to help us at all. is not going to help us at all. So let's see how confirmation is going to be presented. And it does look like it can be. So let me prepare for this guy here. Let me prepare for him. See. Let's see if we are going to get a confirmation. Okay, I'll show you the execution soon. If it gives me the execution. Again, you'll see it, right? If I do get in here, because you can see my chat. So you see it from GC, because this guy doesn't really give. Okay, no confirmation yet. Can see no trade yet, so we don't go in. Huh, you've seen the break, so which is good, right? Confirmations are important, guys. Maybe if there was I could put a title to this streams. It's about confirmation. It's all about just confirmation. For confirmation, confirmation. That's all. So confirmation are key. Isn't like they are key. You can see that they are really important, right? So confirmations again, always good. Even if it's a risk entry, spend time with that risk entry so that you are able to find a confirmation. Spend time with those risk entries. Like again, if you collected enough data, you'll be able to see a difference, right? If you spend time with those things. So no confirmation or entry, and that is good. That is actually good. We mitigated the loss again, right? We avoided a loss, so we are fine with that. Who was the other guy? It was AUD. AUD was the other guy, right? Let's see if we might have missed, or if it's there, or what's up. Let's see. Okay, so we said we wanted AUD to come here, and we could potentially drop. We need a confirmation. Let me see if my confirmation was given at the current moment. No. No. Confirmations, guys. Confirmations can save a life. It can save a life. It can save a trade. So, okay, I'm not seeing no confirmation at the current moment. I don't see a confirmation. So, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with the outcome of this session so far. Being able to dodge those bullets that, yeah, I'm happy with. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we do maybe. Let's see if we have euro. Okay. Again, we don't have anything here from gold. NASDAQ. It's pulling back up. Okay. Okay. So we're still watching. Still watching. We're still seeing if there's anything here. So GU. Okay. This is good. Good. Let's see. Okay. I didn't have to set up here. I didn't have to set up with GU. You can see I didn't have any analysis. Let's see what else. We're going to do 30. Okay. Yeah, this New York game was interesting, very interesting. I see if we do have any setups. Otherwise, we will be done now. I think we can just end the session. Nothing but nothing. So we're going to be having an opening bell soon, right? That's where you're going to see serious volatility. You're going to see serious volatility taking place, and yeah. And where do we see this volatility? We see it with the two instruments here, with the three at least instruments, the ones that we have on our watch list. We see it from NASDAQ, and then we see it from US 30 and S&P. Okay, so I want to see which one is closer to taking out these highs here. And I'm just going to focus on that. NASDAQ is. Can you look at the high time frame and see if there's something that we might want to see? So again, we went in this gap here, we traded below the gap. So okay, the high time frame didn't really much see here. So the hour, oh, okay, okay. I'm seeing something. Okay. So I want to see which one's going to take out the highs here between S&P and US 30. Which one is going to take out the highs? We're going to just place that price. We're going to put an alert there. Just want to put in the alert here. Then we will know if we are going to have a setup something else. S&P we have. So let's put increase the moment, not put yet. Okay. So let's see how we do this. So opening bell soon. We have an opening bell soon. Okay. We have an opening bell soon. Okay. Yeah, today is different. as we've talked about this V here, price does not move consistently like that there, especially having a range and then you go near the strong V like that. What I know is that if we've got a range which is long as this here, which is more corrective going up, is that there is like a restart that takes place, right? Isn't it? A restart that takes place. So we will need to allow price to tell us if there's anything. So we've got that. Let's see. USDT. These gaps, yeah, me, I see them as something to fool you. I don't see anything from these gaps. I don't see any significance for them. So you could easily just clean this, but you could easily just clean this here. Clean. So it's better to wait. It's better to wait. S&P, same situation, same story. Okay, let's see something new. Euro. The euro, we've got a chance of, we'll need to allow price to show us, right? But a potential trade up and then we can reverse here. Oh, that's huge. Use this guy here. So from there, the potential even tweak lower. We'll need to see more. So I'm just going to put in a price. I'm just going to put this here there. I've reached my limit. Okay, that is okay. So, let me reload this here. It doesn't make sense for you to say that. Right? Since we can see the account here. It's logged in, so let's see. Let's see. Now, having so much news for today, right? This price action here that you are seeing here, the price action you expect when there is like high impact news, right? Not unemployment claims or flash, right? No. When I'm talking about high impact news, I'm talking about CPI, I'm talking about NFP, I'm talking about maybe even FOMC, but FOMC days usually there's setups early because FOMC happens in PM session, so not really, but or maybe even PPI, right? So PPI can probably even give you the same volatility, but the two, NFP and CPI, this is the price action you would expect. These type of price action you would expect. So I'm waiting to see if we've got anything. Let's go have a look at gold. If our decision of not getting involved was a good decision. See, guys, confirmations are key. Confirmations are key. Look at this. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being able to mitigate that loss. It looked like it, but it wasn't. So it's good to just know your setups. Whatever setup it is, know it. And I mean know it. When I mean know it, I mean like really know it. Right. So okay. Honestly, seeing nothing yet. It's a good day to just watch. I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing nothing, 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 nothing. Let's see if we have something new. Okay, GU, we do not know that. So let's just put a bit of lipstick on GU so we can see, right? So we can see we are trading in between a previous day. So we haven't taken our the low or the high for a previous day. That's the range that we are in. It's not our previous daily high. The low, I mean, that is. So you can see that GU is practically ranging. Yeah, so do that. Then Friday, tomorrow, if we do finish the day, is one of the keys. If we do finish the day in a range, we don't take out this out. If by the time, where's our next 18 o'clock? There. If by the time we open the price, if we do finish, like, right, let's say we do end the day somewhere here, doesn't matter where it is, but as long as we don't take out that high and that low, expect tomorrow to either take out the high of this one or the low of this one. Those are the two things that we can expect. One of the highs will be targeted. So again, we're gonna have news now in about 25 minutes, right? So then we've got the opening bell. So I think at the moment right now, our focus should be at these guys here because we're about to have our opening bell. So that's where our focus should be at, between him and him and him. Yeah, that's where our focus should be. So let's see. This price action, it reminds me of what do you call this? You are looking at ICT 2016, I think, when he's talking about the range and expansion. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Our range and our expansion. So either we're going to have our retracement or we have our reversal. So retracement, which is from here to there going down, or our reversal, which is it going there. But it going there, it will mean that it can pull back, so it can go up, which this here and that will still accommodate this move here. So just need to wait. Let's see. Let's see. So open bell soon. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So we're waiting. Okay, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. We've got about 5 minutes now. Less than 6 minutes. So let's see. Sometimes opening bell is more volatile than even just normal news, right? So yeah, oh, let's wait and see. Yeah, because maybe say our interest is if we come here, then we can go down. Right. So let's see. I'm just talking through. Oh, AUD guys. AUD. Let's see. Wow. AUD. Wow. Just check this side. AUD guy. Yeah. AD dropped. Actually went the way we anticipated AUD to do. Yeah. Wow. This is good. This is good. Just give me a second. Okay, so we're here. Um, we're here. Okay, go back and back and back and back. Okay, while we are waiting, so we are left about 2 minutes, right? So opening bell to do its thing, and it did what we expected it to do. Code, no anticipations there. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, here's your 30. Okay, some call. Just give me a second. So it doesn't look like there's anything happening. This opening bell, the way it's so tired, it's that tired. Nothing, 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 nothing. Meaning, it's because of the news that we're gonna have now, the flash. So let's wait and see if this flash is going to do something. Yeah, let's see if the flash is going to do something. Let's see if this flash. So the flash we have in 18 minutes. So okay. So we're seeing his long 30 S&P stock. S&P stock. This was to explain that they will in a range. The UD, UD is breaking, guys. Yeah, okay, okay. Maybe seeing something here. Let me just have a look at it real quick this side. Let's see if I am correct. So I think I'm seeing. Oh, okay, we've got this one, this one. Nah, no, no, it's not there. It's not the way we want it. So, nah, not there. It's not there. Okay, we might be having some bearish price action, but I am not seeing any form of bearish price action at the moment. Or good. So again, we are waiting. Just gonna have to wait. Let's see how S&P is doing. S&P is dropping now. SPX is dropping well. No, still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, let's see the currencies this side. The currencies. Like we said, gold. Today's gold. It's good. We stayed away in London. We did not even touch it. Even now, New York setup had nearly showed up, but we did not take it, which was good. It violated, so we knew we could see, right? So, yeah. Okay, so let's wait. Just gonna wait for the news. I am gonna mute and then wait until just a few minutes before news comes through. So So we left it a few seconds. Left it just a few seconds. Just about 10 seconds. Actually, it's now. But now, so let's see if this flash is going to do something or is it just playing with us, right? Here is just trading lower. To you. I was seeing a potential. I was seeing a potential move from here. But let's see if there is anything we need to see. Right. Let's see if it's going to be given. AD still dropping. NASDAQ. For a day filled with news, you know. It's a tired day. It's a tired day for sure. So it's a tired day for sure. Okay, let's just wait and see if he's gonna come back. Let's see if he's gonna come back. Oh, if it's gonna retrace. Okay, I think we'll see something. So I want to see how euro is going to take out this low here. This low. I want to see how it's going to take out this low. So let's see how it's going to trade below this low. And we will know if we have a setup on that. So let's see. Gold, that's gold. Specials. That was useless. No, effects would just be um, effectively don't have we have the strength just being given to the market, right? But right now, nothing. Okay, okay, so we'll be waiting. Just gonna be watching and waiting, watching and waiting. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, so gold is traded into this area where we were potentially interested in. So I want to see if it's gonna give me again, right? Like the area where the trade comes from. If it does come in the area I wanted to trade from, a confirmation, you will see an execution on your side there. So as we can see, see. Mhm. Sit down, sit down, sit down, so you can cover you. Real quick and then go away. See where it is. You have to look to it. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. This will be enough to the what it's supposed to take. Yeah, okay. Alright, then we are done now. I don't think there's anything else left. I don't think there's anything else left. The other guys, I don't think I've got anything else left here that I would want to see. I mean, we're done for the day, so Yeah, no, we'll be done for the day. Okay, cool. We'll see you tomorrow.